Hi, welcome to Gasco Sea Talk. Recently, China OEM XPeng announced that Magna will manufacture its two new models for European market. Magna is a truly unique global supplier in the automotive field. It has one of the most diversified product capabilities, ranging from mirrors to door latches, metal body chassis structures to seats and exterior components, from ADAS to hybrid and electric drive systems. Magna covers virtually every components area except tires and glass. What sets Magna apart from other suppliers is its ability to develop and manufacture complete vehicles. As the only independent contract vehicle manufacturer in the automotive industry, Magna has produced over 4 million vehicles from various OEMs. Today, we are very glad to have a conversation with Magna CEO Swami Katagini, which is also his first media appearance in China. So Swami, nice to meet you today.
My pleasure. Happy to be here.
How about this year's China trip?
It's fantastic. And by the way, this is the second time I am in China this year. I was here in April when the Magna team opened this facility, and we have about 700-800 people working here. It was very exciting. We had a chance to look at different products. We had a chance, obviously, to visit customers. And of course, whenever we come here, we spend time with the team and visit factories. So all in all, today is my last day of this visit, but it's been as usual, a very good learning experience, but a fantastic time with the team.
What impressed you most when you visit the plants and your customers?
From our plants, I think it's the team, the energy of the team, the willingness to learn. Every time I come, I see progress and I see change, but that is the reaction to what is happening in China every day. It's progressing, it's moving fast. When you see the product developing very fast, the consumers are seeking things that are different every day. And it's really good to see our team reacting in product, in process, in the culture of continuous learning, which is part of the Magna DNA.
Yeah.
So it's good to see the culture of Magna in life.
Any takeaways when you're back you want to share with other colleagues?
Oh, absolutely. Last time when I was here, by the time I got to the airport, I started calling my team.
Wow.
Because there is always things to learn. And I always say teams become very effective and impactful when they're open to learn and willing to teach, right? So there is a lot in terms of our manufacturing capability, which we are very proud of. We see a lot of automation. We see a lot of efficiency in how materials are being handled. We see the development cycles where we have products that are developed in China for China. So we start thinking in terms of platforms. So these are some of the things that we're taking back to the other parts of the world. And there is a lot of back and forth. After my visit last April, we had a lot of Magna executive team and other leadership that came here. And we continue to do this back and forth.
We also see that announcement about XPeng with Magna because XPeng chose Magna to produce vehicles in European markets. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. And we are very proud to have XPeng as our customer. It is our first Chinese customer in our facility in Austria, in Graz. We have a rich heritage of 125 years there. That plant has produced more than 4 million vehicles for 12 different customers. Now we're really happy to have XPeng starting the relationship with us.
Why did you choose Magna?
I hope, I can speak for myself, but I would ask our customers. The key is to be able to help the customers understand the European market, help understand the regulations, understand how to homologate a vehicle for Europe. And we have, as I said, delivered quality product in time over a long period of time. So we hope to do the same thing for our customers now.
Comparing to build their own capacity of production there or use other contract vehicle manufacturer? What's unique advantage you think Magna have?
Yeah, there is a few things. Like I said, one is the rich heritage. We have a fantastic team. We can manage even the ecosystem of the supply base globally. We have a lot of flexibility in the way the factory is set up. We can do scale. We can change very quickly. I've heard the term China speed many times here, and we are able to meet that requirement of bringing product to market very quickly, right? So I think those are the things that the flexibility, the agility, and the knowledge of the team to understand the market would be some of the key factors.
Actually, last year I do visit Graz. It's very impressive because I never expected as a supplier, you actually has been manufactured more than 4 million vehicles already.
Right.
That's a long history, right?
It's a lot of history and a lot of knowledge there, learning. But we don't sit back and say we have a lot of knowledge. We know the world is changing. We continue to learn. Every time we make a vehicle with a customer, we also learn something. So I have to congratulate the team for, as I said, keeping their mind open to learn continuously. And that's the reason why we are the trusted partner for many customers.
Yeah. In this year's IAA Mobility 2025, we saw that there is about 25 OEMs in total, and there is about 11 Chinese brands bring their vehicles to present. How do you view the trend of globalization of Chinese OEM?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, the consumers will pick the vehicles that meet their need, both economically and also what the vehicle offers to them, right? How does it drive? What features are available? What connectivity is there?
Yeah.
I think that is what is driving, at the end of the day, the market. I was at the IAA Auto Show, and it was really interesting to see how the world is learning from one region to the other.
Yeah,
right?
That's right.
Yeah.
So basically, it will be a natural selection from the markets themselves, right?
Absolutely. I always believe that if you give the right product at the right price with the right quality, the market will decide who wins, right? And we have seen that in the past, and I think we'll see the same thing in the next 5-10 years.
During this process, what kind of role you think Magna can play in supporting the Chinese OEMs go globally?
I think we always internally talk about system level thinking. And as the vehicles, we call it the software defined vehicle, that is the new term, the hardware and software is coming together.
Yeah.
You are going to see a lot of expectation from the consumers on continuously upgrading the vehicle, which is over-the-air upgrades, new features, and so on. Which means you have to architect the vehicle in a scalable platform. You need to have the hardware that is capable of taking software updates. So you have to think in terms of a system. We are very proud as Magna to say that, as you said, we know how to engineer vehicles, we know how to build vehicles. That gives us a chance to understand how our customers think, right? So when we do any of our component systems, we are able to bring that knowledge and value as a proposal to our customers. So that is one big differentiation. Economies of scale, thinking at a system level. We have a global footprint, so we understand the regulations and the needs of the different parts of the world. We can help bring value to the table to the customers. We take a lot of pride in having manufacturing expertise in all materials, all types of manufacturing processes, and be very agile. We have a learning organization. I always say you cannot be comfortable. The team lives that culture every day. And that's what keeps Magna, as a special member of the ecosystem.
Very special because the product portfolio it's really wide range from very small components
Yeah.
to the whole assembly of the vehicles manufacturer.
Right.
Yeah, that's covered so wide a range. So I always curious about how you can manage such a big organization and achieve the synergy between different business units.
Yes, a very good question. I think it goes to the team again. We have a very entrepreneurial system. We have 350 divisions. Each of the division runs business like it is their own. The compensation system is very unique. The compensation of the management team of every division is based on the profitability of the division, right? Now, if you go one level up to a product, the product thinks about the customer, the roadmap, the technology, everything together, right? That's how every group manages their product line. For example, powertrain or seating or full vehicle assembly, or every group will operate as an independent unit. Now, Magna, as the overall, has financial metrics.
Yeah.
Which region, how should we look at it? What is happening globally? What are the big trends in the industry? How should we allocate capital? How should we keep the culture unique among people? And there are some standard processes. For example, we have something called as MAFACT, M-A-F-A-C-T. It's the Magna Factory Operating System. So if we go to any Magna factory, it will look and feel the same. Quality processes, launch processes, program management, interaction with the customers.
Yeah.
That is the standardization,
Okay.
right? That's how we leverage the scale of Magna. So that's why I say Magna is a unique company. We always like to view Magna as a fleet of speedboats.
Wow.
They all work together very well, but they're very agile so
Yeah.
that they can move at the rate.
So that's the power of organization and also system and culture.
Absolutely. It is first starts with culture. You have the right culture. If you have the right organization, it enables everything.
You emphasize the operation excellence.
Yes.
In recent investor calls. How can you really implement that globally?
Yeah, we always use the simple philosophy that today should be better than yesterday and tomorrow should be better than today. And every little thing counts, right? A person that's working on the shop floor, what they do, how can I do this better tomorrow? It starts from there. At a higher level, I briefly talked about how do you think in modules? How do you think in building blocks? And if you bring all of this together, how can I create a platform? How can a platform be used in many different places? That gives you the economies of scale and the agility and the speed to adapt going forward. And I know I'm repeating this a lot, but the most important thing is continue to learn. Don't stop learning. All of this adds up to the continuous improvement. And over 65 years, we have learned to engineer and manufacture all types of vehicles, all types of systems in all regions. And we take each region very seriously. So, for example, in China, the products are different, the consumer needs are different. So we engineer and manufacture in China for China. And it's the same in Europe and North America, right? So we bring all of this together with the standardization I talked about. You get a very unique manufacturing excellence DNA.
Yeah.
And that's what we are proud of.
When you say the philosophy of daily operation, actually there is an echo. In Chinese old saying, we call it 日拱一卒. It means that if you make progress every day,
Yes,
you keep going, you keep up.
absolutely. I think we need to have a clear direction. And we say don't keep looking up every day. Keep your head down and keep working little by little by little, but make sure you're headed in the right direction.
Yeah.
That is the vision that we have. We have a clear path. We need to have a long-term vision. And that's what we focus on. Every small thing counts.
Yeah. As you just mentioned that we entered a new era of SDV, and we also see the powertrain from traditional ICE to a BEV.
Right.
How do you view this kind of mega trends in different regions, and how can Magna adapt itself to these kind of changes differently?
Right. As I was talking about, different divisions in Group and Magna, one of the important roles of Magna is to understand what you just said. What is the industry trend? We still believe electric vehicles are the future. How fast they come changes from region to region.
Yeah, yeah.
But the important thing for us is to be agile to say, for example, in powertrain, we do transfer cases for ICE engines. We do transmissions for hybrids. We do transmissions for, something called as a dual hybrid drive, DHD, which we launched first in China, by the way. So we address the entire spectrum from complete ICE vehicles to PHEV to different types of hybrids to our e-drive systems for BEVs, right? So this goes back to continuing to learn, continuing to adapt, right? And it's different in different regions. So it's important to have that philosophy of looking at regional product and customer needs. And that's what the group and the Magna does. And the divisions are focused on the execution of the project.
We see that Chinese speed
Yeah.
is really highly frequently to be mentioned all the time. Besides this feature, any other things you think very unique in China?
Yeah, I really like the team's desire to learn. We have team meetings, and we get to talk to the entire, not just the leadership team, but the extended team in the factories. I'm really impressed by the questions they ask. They're always asking, what else can we do? What more can we do? What can we bring as value to other regions of the world? What can the other regions teach us? So they're hungry. They have the desire to learn.
Yeah.
That is really impressive, right? So we use that, to take that culture, that thinking to other parts of the organization. Not only are they willing to teach, they're also willing to learn. And having that combination of willingness to learn and the willingness to teach is really unique.
How will you score the China team?
It's fantastic.
It's
right?
fantastic.
It's fantastic. And I say this very seriously. In terms of operational excellence, in terms of adapting to the new trends, in terms of meeting the business metrics. And as I talk to the customers, it is very, very good to hear how our team is performing. When the customers feel good, that means we know we are becoming a trusted partner. So in all of these aspects, I'm very proud to say that our China team is doing really well.
And your expectation for them in next 5 years?
Right. Oh, we have been here for 20 years. We started off small. We are roughly over $5 billion in business in China. We started off with Western OEMs. Today, more than 65% of our business is with Chinese OEMs. So hopefully it shows that Magna's culture of evolving and adapting is the result. And we last year, we grew at 15%, which is good growth in China.
Definitely.
So if I see all of that, the results show we're doing the right things, and we'll continue to do this. We usually don't think in terms of targets and limits. If it's a good business, and if we can continue to provide value, we'll continue to grow.
As a very experienced experts and a global CEO navigating all the transformation, what kind of advice you can offer to those younger professionals who want to have a very good, successful career development?
Yeah, I think it's no different than the values I talked about for Magna. I say you have to be very humble. You always need to know that there is many people who are better than you. So keep learning. Get comfortable with being uncomfortable. If you are starting to get comfortable, it is time to take the next challenge. Learn from the history, but don't hesitate to challenge the future, because the future should be created by the younger generation.
Yeah.
So that's my advice.
Very good advice. Thank you. Thank you for your time.
My pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thank you.